Exactly, sir. What could you do about it anyway, even if you knew today with 100% certainty that it was going to hit the Earth? Another man spoke up. We have a plan. All eyes turned to James Beale, the administrator of NASA. Blue Sky has a rocket already constructed that we can use to intercept the object. It's currently scheduled to launch in 6 months for another mission, but we believe that we could get it ready to launch in 1 month. Our plan is to launch this rocket from Canaveral. It can intercept the object 2 weeks after launch, which is only 2 weeks before the object would potentially strike the Earth. If all goes as planned, we can slow it down enough to allow the Earth to safely pass beyond the object's cone of trajectory. The Chief of Staff spoke again. So what you're suggesting is we divert this rocket from a scheduled mission to use it to crash into this thing, to slow it down enough that it won't hit the Earth. Yes, sir. Why just slow it down? Why not knock it out of the way or blow it up? Because it's coming straight at us at 70 kilometers per second. To try to hit the side of a target traveling at that speed to knock it out of the way would be impossible. And blowing it up, if we could even do that, would just send a lot of smaller objects at us instead of one big one. If we hit the front of it with enough momentum, we can slow it down enough to allow the Earth to safely pass by. And we can do that, but only if we act right now. If we delay by even 1 day, then the decision may be made for us. James, the president said, what mission is this Blue Sky rocket scheduled for now? Military communication satellite launch. This is the first of a 4-launch mission. Blue Sky has already started construction of the second rocket. This would set back that mission by 6 to 9 months. The president sighed and looked down at his lap in thought. How much is this mission going to cost? Just based on the costs of the satellite missions, it would be in excess of $100 million. You know your budget is being cut for next year. I've heard the rumors, Mr. President. If you had to choose between this mission or the next one scheduled after the communication satellites, which would you choose? Because you may have to make that choice. There's no question, Mr. President. I would choose this mission. Without the success of this mission, the discussion of any future missions could be rendered moot. This is Veronica Barnes at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland. The technology in this facility is amazing, and you can see the huge bank of monitors on the wall behind me showing live feeds of the Meteor intercept mission that we've heard so much about these past 2 weeks. There are 2 monitors in particular that we are going to be focusing on. One shows a live feed from the Hubble telescope, and the other is the view from the rocket itself. We'll be streaming both of these videos directly to your televisions momentarily with a split screen so you'll be able to watch the actual impact yourself. The TV camera zoomed in on the reporter and the man beside her. I have with me Dr. Robert Foster, the mission director. Dr. Foster, can you explain to our viewers exactly what it is that you want to see upon impact? Sure. The camera mounted to the rocket is already showing the meteoroid directly in front of it, which is exactly what we want to see. That provides a visual confirmation that we are on target. As we approach time of impact, you'll see that meteoroid get very big very quickly, and then that screen will go blank. And it will go blank because the camera will be destroyed upon impact? Yes, the impact will destroy the entire rocket in a tiny fraction of a second. But this is a high-speed camera, and it's mounted about halfway back on the rocket looking straight ahead. So we're hoping to get a couple good images of the leading end of the rocket collapsing against the meteoroid to confirm a solid impact. The Hubble, of course, will capture the entire impact, but it doesn't have the resolution and speed to provide detailed video images of something so small, so far away. It will be able to show us that the entirety of the rocket ends up on the meteoroid. And you want to see that the entire rocket ends up on the meteoroid to confirm that you got a good impact? What exactly is a good impact as far as this mission is concerned? We want to impart as much momentum as possible into the meteoroid in the opposite direction as the meteoroid has right now. To accomplish that, we need all of the mass of the rocket to impact the meteoroid's surface.